Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I bring you a whole lot of news. We'll be discussing about Olise deal. We'll be discussing about Cholobah, and equally, there's this new Boca Junior defender, an Argentine defender, a young defender, 19 years old, that Chelsea is going for. We'll equally be discussing about it, and we'll equally be discussing about Pedro Lima. Like I told you, the Pedro Lima saga is not over yet. The Pedro Lima saga is not over yet, you get. But it's a deal we can still make happen. So that's what we'll be discussing. First of all, we'll be going with Olise. Reports reaching me is that Chelsea are really pushing to like agree on player side, you get, which I think won't be much of a problem, you get. And then clubs like Bayern Munich and Newcastle are equally giving permission to speak with the players, sorry. But Crystal Palace, on their own part, is equally trying to give Olise a new deal now to include a £100 million release clause, and then give Olise, more favorable, salary, more bonuses and stuff to keep the player. But I think Olise, why I think Olise would want to move, but in a case where he doesn't move, I don't know whether Chelsea has a plan B for Olise. You get, in a case where like Olise, because we actually, as we had been here last season, where like we and Olise agreed a deal, but Olise went ahead and signed a new contract with Crystal Palace. You get, so in a case where it happens again and Olise signs the new contract, and now my question is, what would Chelsea option B, you get? Or in a case where like Newcastle or Bayern Munich, which I think Liverpool and Man United are equally sniffing around, in a case one of those clubs signs him, what are we going to do? Which I know like it might not be the case. I think we are favorite to land Olise, you get, because the way the whole this saga, this Olise transfer thing is going, man, the way the whole thing is going, I'm not quite confident. But Crystal Palace trying to make the whole deal difficult by offering Olise a new deal and including a £100 million release clause in his deal. Now I'm not quite confident. Yeah, just last summer the Olise was meant to move for a £35 million. It was a £35 million move. Olise was meant to move for £35 million. But what? Crystal Palace went back and offered Olise a new deal with new contracts, and then included the 60 million release clause. Now, in a case where we are chasing, we watch what happened with Benjamin Sesko. Immediately, Benjamin Sesko renewed his contract at RB Leipzig. Chelsea, we are like, I don't know, we are just like everywhere. John Duran, Sam Amorodion, Garassi, just a lot of rumors. Like, I think the first choice was Osimhen, but due to us not going to Champions League and financial fair play and the whole money involved, salary and Osimhen's transfer fee, which is very heavy, I think 120 million euros to 130 million euros release clause, which is actually very huge. Chelsea are like looking for a more cheaper option and stuff. Now, we now went for Benjamin Sesko, and Benjamin Sesko renewed his contract to stay at RB Leipzig. Now, in a case where it happens with Olise, now my question is, what do we do? Because we have been chasing this Olise deal, kind of, should I say, we are hearing news today that Chelsea are trying to agree personal terms for like a week now. That has been the news coming. So I'm saying that Chelsea has agreed personal terms, but according to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea are currently pushing more on the player side, you get. I don't know, just tell me your thoughts on this Olise deal, you get. Is it, like I've said I admire Olise as a player. I will love us to sign, you get. He's a player I would love us to sign, but if we don't sign him, I don't care, because I think our right wing is okay. Where my problem is at the left, and the board are not doing anything about it. Now, speaking of the left, a player that could have actually played that left wing, which we saw in last season preseason, is Ian Martin, which has been, he hasn't been sold because a deal has been agreed with Aston Villa. So he's going to move if personal terms is agreed with Aston Villa, which the report I'm hearing is that he's quite keen on the move. That Ian Martin wants to move to Aston Villa. You get? He's a player that could play as a left wing back. I thought we could have sold Chilwell, him as a second option. He can play from the left. He has played from left wing back. He has played at the 10. He's very attacking. He's very attacking. He can dribble. You get? Now, Chelsea sold him for 37.5 million pounds. Yes. And then I think there is a player included or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure on that of the player side. Yeah, I think Chelsea will be getting a kind of academy player from Aston Villa. Or we open the John Duran talk. You get, but he has been sold, and Borussia Dortmund kind of let's try to know whether they can negotiate with Chelsea and stuff this week. But I don't think the deal is happening because Borussia Dortmund are pricing Chelsea down on what we value the player. Ian Martin is valued for more than 35 million pounds, but Borussia Dortmund don't want to pay up to that amount because they don't have the money. Now, bringing me to my next deal is Trevor Cholobah. Now, there have been reports like of Fulham being interested in signing Trev. Fulham is interested in signing Trevor Cholobah for 25, which they haven't made a bid, but like they have been interest. They are monitoring the whole situation. Which Chelsea value Trevor Cholobah for 25 million pounds. Now, this is where I have a problem with this team. This guy is one of our solid centre backs. One of the rock solids, like he was solid for us last season. Why are we selling him? Now, Chelsea will might sell him and now go get the Italian guy, Cafuri or I don't know, I can't pronounce his name. Help me out. Chelsea might sell Cholobah and go get him. I don't know, and we are now going to get him on a more bigger price. Now, do I think they should move Trev? No, but there are reports that he can't fit in Enzo Maresca's ball, blah blah blah. But I think they should leave that to the preseason. You get? I think Trev is a player that I would love for us to keep at the club. He can play as a right back. He can play as a DM. He can play as a centre back. He's a player we need. He can actually come and help. Like during last season, he played as a right back when Malugusto and James were out. You get? He can invert. Man, I would love us to keep Trevor Cholobah, but the club just does whatever they want. We are the pure profit FC, and Trevor Cholobah being a pure profit kind of makes it a little bit hard for us to wanting to keep them. But let's just believe the board knows what they are doing. You get? So there has been reports that Chelsea are interested in Angela. Oh my God, sorry, a 19 years old Boca Junior defender. You get? Chelsea have been interested, and Chelsea has been making inquiries about him. You get? And Chelsea and Boca Juniors has told Chelsea if they want to sign the 19-year-old central defender, if he can only go for 25 million pounds. Yeah, he's valued at 25 million pounds, which is his release clause. You get me? And I don't know, maybe if they sell Trev, he's coming in as a replacement, just being around the first team squad or something like that. I don't know their plan, but like there haven't been any concrete information regarding the transfer. There has been rumors. There has been reported by Fabrizio and other journalists. You get, but there hasn't been a concrete detail about the transfer. And that brings me to Pedro Lima. You get, Pedro Lima is set to make a choice between Wolves or Strasbourg because he's not coming to Chelsea direct. He's going from Sports Radcliffe to Strasbourg. Then next summer he moves to Chelsea. You get? So he's going to still make a choice to know whether he's going to move to Wolves or he's going to move to Strasbourg. Like I said, the deal is a deal that we should look out for. Nothing has ended about the deal. The saga is still on. You get? So let's just see what happens. Like, but a deal is has been agreed with Sports Society. Now, I don't think it has been agreed on player side, but we have agreed a contract. We have agreed a deal with we have agreed a deal on the player side, but most has hijacked the deal we agreed with club side, offering more money to the club. You get me? So I think that's all for now. That's all the news coming from Chelsea. You know, our transfer rumors, transfer moves, and transfer links. You get me? So just tell me your thoughts on the comment section. You get? So with that said, it's time for you to like, comment, share, subscribe. You know what time it is? Cheers.